Harvest time. Find out why Jesus says that it's harvest time in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. I remember taking a test for color blindness in 8th grade science class. On a page in our textbook, there was a round picture with a bunch of blobs of differing colors. Our teacher gave us specific instructions about what we were supposed to see in the picture, but I couldn't find it. I tried, but I just couldn't see it. I went to my teacher fighting panic to tell her, I think I'm colorblind. The teacher calmly took me aside and told me to look again. You can't see the 9? 9? I thought you said there was a lime. I was looking for fruit when I should have been looking for a number. The teacher told me the hearing test would be next week. My hearing was fine. The problem was I wasn't listening. And because I wasn't listening, I wasn't looking for the right thing. Jesus wanted his disciples and all of his followers to be sure to look for the right thing. He calls them to look for the harvest. If they did, they would see it everywhere. Jesus makes this statement in John chapter 4, beginning in verse 35. Do not say, there are yet 4 months, and then comes the harvest. Look, I tell you, lift up your eyes and see that the fields are white for harvest. Already the one who reaps is receiving wages and gathering fruit for eternal life, so that the sower and the reaper may rejoice together. Jesus challenged his disciples to be passionate about sharing the gospel. He uses a statement common to the New Testament day, 4 months more and then the harvest. It was the New Testament couch potatoes anthem. Don't bother me today. The harvest isn't for another 4 months. I'll tend to the field another day. Any farmer knows that won't work. If you don't work in the field today, you're not going to have any harvest 4 months down the road. If you don't plow the field, plant the seed, and tend the crop, your harvest will be lost. That's what missions is all about. If we don't get out in the field, if we don't take the gospel to the nations, we lose the harvest God has prepared. And yet, passion for missions is not always what it should be. More often, we see missions as something somebody else ought to be doing, or something that we can accomplish later. Jesus told his disciples there was no time to waste. This was not a time to relax. His call was urgent. Jesus tells his disciples that the fields were ripe. Jesus makes this statement after his conversation with the woman at the well. When she went to her village, she told her neighbors about Jesus. And when she did, something amazing happened, according to John 4, verse 39. Many Samaritans from that town believed in him because of the woman's testimony. Many people came to faith because this woman was willing to invite them to meet Jesus. The disciples would not have considered her town to be a mission field. They were Samaritans, people the disciples didn't want to see, much less tell about Jesus. Yet here were crowds of people, Samaritans no less, coming to Christ. You're in a mission field. You may not see it that way, but you should. The fields are ready for harvest, both here and around the world. Don't miss the harvest around you, because now you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.